Alrighty, PG-13, and we're looking at another subgroup. Ninja Force. Ninja Force. PG-13. Alrighty. Now, back in the 90s, I know these actually came out in the 90s, even in 1990, 1991, even though Yojo.com says 1992. So I'm pretty sure that I had these. I know I had Slice and Dice. Now I might have confused these before in another review and call them the opposites, but I know I had these two, and I also had Nunchuck. I didn't have TJ Bang or Cha-Bang, bang, 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 and Storm Shadow, as well as Dojo. I never did have the Viper, so it was a mail away, even though it's supposed to be part of the main line. That one there is a Major Black Customs. Now 1993 had, I think, 10 more figures. I don't have the Red Ninja, and I don't have the other one that looks like Storm Shadow, which is Tijingzu. Anyways, I also thought I had another one, but I can't find him for the review, so I don't know if he's in a vehicle or if he went AWOL, but I'm pretty sure that I had the other one, Bonsai, because I know I might have had it in the review, unless I called Vega Bonsai. So you never know, because they both were pink. Now these figures, well, we'll even talk about the other ones too, because they're all going to be in the review. We had Scarlet. We have the Night Creep Viper, Bushido, or Bushido, I don't know. So, and there is a few more. I don't have Zartan, the other Snake Eyes, and for this review I don't have Bonsai, or the Red Ninja, or the other guy. Can't even pronounce his name. Anyways, now what other figures should have been included in this? Because they did make a Snake Eyes, and he was also like part of the Ninja Force in the cartoon. And then you had also the Night Creep leader, because you had Night Creep Viper. Now this is his original head, but you know, I made my own. So should those have been included in the Ninja Force sub-team? Now, I did have Storm Shadow as a kid, and it was pretty fantastic, pretty awesome, but obviously I don't put some of their weapons that they came with in their hands because they're just oversized and too big. And you see a lot of the people trying to sell some of these with the broken fingers and thumbs. And a real drawback to when they did this line, not only just because they had gimmicks, but they didn't have a screw, so you weren't able to fix them. And that's what really turned me off of G.I.Joe at the time when I was collecting. I think I got into the Ninja Turtles back in the late 80s, early 90s. But, you know, there's no way, you know, nowhere to put a backpack on these figures. So whoever designed this, Kirk Zigian, or however you pronounce his name, he really, or he was the manager for marketing this crap. As well as the live action commercials. I didn't really like the live action commercials. You know, as a kid, I like to see other kids playing with the figures, so you know, you had an idea of what to do with the figures. Or what, I don't know, I just like to see the actual figures being portrayed in the commercial as opposed to live action. So Kirk Zazigian, or however you pronounce that name, he also screwed the line up by coming out with the Sergeant Savage coming out with a different scale when we're so used to 3 3/4 figures. And that's what us O-ring figures love, is the 3 3/4 size, 3/18 size. So, you know, like, that's what we love the most about our figures. But, you know, each of these had a little gimmick where I think his arms went up and down. Hiya! Hiya! The karate chop. And they had names for each of their moves. You know, Cha-Bang or TJ Bang. Cha. Again, I did love the ninjas, but some of the colors for the ninjas force they picked is just crappy. So TJ Bang. Wow. Now I do eventually will complete these, even though they suck because you can't fix the O-ring. That's the part that sucks. Now I did have nunchuck, and obviously he had nunchucks. They were black. But again, this guy you could use him as a commando, and he had the same cloth thing as Dusty back in '85. So, you know, 92, 93, but they came out in the 90s. Even the commercial states that. And I believe I did have some of these. So, you know, as you start getting into your teens, you got out of collecting. But, you know, that was a friggin' cool pattern. I did like this pattern. You know, you could have used him as a commando. Ninja Commando. Then we had one of my favorites, Dice. As you can see in the background, I have a couple more. You always get more. And the Red Ninja was just a rip-off of Dice, you know. But all these molds are original, and it just really sucked, no screw. So, you know, you couldn't put a backpack, you couldn't put him in certain vehicles. He did have some. His weapons are pretty cool. I think he has a silver axe. I do have some other weapons, somewhere. But again, he's got great detail. The royal purple is kind of nice, so that is a nice looking figure. I do recommend you still get some of them, even though, you know, there's no way to fix them. There's no way. Unless you use like some sort of bungee cord, to try to thread through. And even that, that one might be really hard to do. So like this guy here, Slice. He's gonna slice you. Yeah. Slice. Again, it looks like he has like a fencing mask on. But also they remade just a lighter version of him for the 93s, which I don't have yet. I mean, you can tell his O-ring is failing. He's gonna die soon. So, again, you can't really fix them, but you can if you use a twine. So you might be able to fix them. Now, Dojo. This guy looks pretty cool. All in blue and white. But again, the white isn't the best. And some of these gimmicks really suck. So, but you might be able to fix them if you put a bungee cord through, like a bungee cord material. So there might be a way to fix them. But still, it's going to be hard if you do. But anyways, that's why, you know, you can't fix them. And there was 3 vehicles for this line. Now, another really stupid thing is, like, this is not even O-ring. What is this? No swivel hips. So they really screwed up on Scarlet. Again, this just sucks. Why did they do that? But you know, some of them have real hair and other features. The Night Creep Viper. No, he's pretty cool looking. Again, his arms just move up and down. But he's in a papa. So he looks more futuristic, or almost like an alien. What is that? Battlestar Galactica, you know, similar to that. And there's Bushido. Now, this figure is... did he have a twisting motion? No, he... Huh. What did he do? Maybe his gimmick doesn't work. Well, there we go. So he's got slicing ninja action. So, you know, these figures are kind of neat, but again, some of the designs, like, they could have done without these. I don't know what that is. Anyways, you know what I mean, like. And then there's the Ninja Lightning, the Ninja Cycle, and was it HEC, who the Cobra Commander? I had a hard time trying to put this together. It just broke on him. I mean, like, come on, look at this cheap gimmick. Ooh. Ooh, so fancy. Anyways, whoever designed this line should have been fired. So, I mean, I do love the ninjas, but, like, come on. I mean, this looks like a cool Zartan, but again, is he really a ninja? And then you have Snake Eyes. This Snake Eyes, his head looks kind of neat, but it's almost like a Spider-Man villain. Look at the arms there. it just sucks. So this is a lighter version of Slice. And I thought I had this guy, Bonsai. So I don't know if he's somewhere in the room or if I still need him. So if I have to get another one, I mean, you know, it's gonna kind of suck. But you know, this was from Black Major Customs, so they did a card art and the Ninja Viper, and he was a mail away figure, so it's kind of weird. Another thing is, like, Bonsai wasn't even mentioned in the cartoon. So again, and oh yes, the vehicle drivers, they had some weird vehicles they came with. So there's like 3 vehicles for the line, but later on we got a Ninja Cruiser for the modern line. So would that be considered Ninja Force? But all in all, I think there was about, what did I say, 6 and 3, so that's 23 figures. No, 6 is 12 plus 3 more, so about 15 figures for the Ninja Force line. And then, you know, the ones that should have been in the line, like, we should have got a 1984 Storm Shadow with a bald head, you know, like a ball joint for the head, as well as that would have been awesome. Anyways, do you like Ninja Force? Do you hate Ninja Force? I'm like 50-50 on this one, because I like some of the figures for Ninja Force. I mean, that is a cool looking Storm Shadow, but again, it should have had the ball joint head and should have had the screw in the back. Same with most of these figures, but it seems like Hasbro cheaped out and probably had a different way of manufacturing these figures to put these stupid gimmicks in that most of the kids really didn't care for. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really use the gimmicks much. I didn't really care for them when I had them as a kid. Now there is some more other sublines we might talk about, but I was planning on talking about these more when I completed the whole line of these. But again, I do like Slice, and I do like Dice, Nunchuck, Storm Shadow, and I do love the Ninja Viper, and I know Super 7's gonna give us lots of Ninja Vipers. So you know what's coming, and all the bats and everything else that Super 7's gonna make. I'm definitely gonna have to put an order in a Big Bad Toy Store when it comes up again. And I just love the O-ring figures. Sorry, fingers. DJ Bang. T-Bang. T-Bag. Anyways, thanks for watching. We're out of time once again. Yo, Joe Cobra!